Okay. So this game we're looking at how I need to know how you can play better without me babysitting you, essentially. Okay. So we're trying to bridge the gap between our levels of game sense. It's a little bit different because the game sense that we will have is slightly different because you're a flex support and I'm a main support specialist. So you don't really need to be as you don't need to have as much game sense as I do. Like your game sense is more so matchups, whereas mine is coordination. But this is also like why I'm in the instance to like be able to coach you, because I need to, for my support role, I need to have a lot more understanding, especially because I'm a Lucio main. So a lot of the time I'll be deciding tempo for fights because that's what my kit does. So to be good at the hero that I main, I have to. Because I'm looking at my phone, I can already tell. I should also be looking at your gameplay, not mine. Okay. So I'm at a minute in. We just hit choke for the first time. It's about 346. Okay. So what are we looking at our team? Our team is weird. I'm forcing D.Va because I like high ground. So you're probably playing. This is a really weird team. I should probably be on a hero. I should probably be on Sig, but I want to contest Hyatt a lot more freely, so I'm playing D.Va. This is also more of me forcing a comfort pick, and the rest of our team having to play around it. You're granted you're also forcing a comfort pit. You should ideally be on Honor to play with me, but we're both forcing, so it's okay. And that happens, and people do have to play around forcing heroes. You pretty much just look at me, though. Mercy should be able to keep alive our other two. She'll probably struggle because it's like their enemy team, but you pretty much just stay to help me and hope I don't do anything too stupid. Which, based on my tank gameplay and tendency to play over aggressively, we'll see how many deaths are my fault or your fault. Well, we'll keep a counter. We'll have some fun. Okay. So I'm already playing aggressively here to force them off Hyatt. That's really fucking bad that our Mercy dies immediately. I honestly don't know how you're meant to play that engagement. How are you already out of resources? I'm rewinding this. How would you go out so fast? I don't know. Just stop at 116. Or like 120. Because I want to work out how you deplete out of resources so fast. Okay. You hold heals out of spawn, so you use a quarter there, you use half there. We haven't engaged and you're already halfway through resources. Okay, I push out of your orb. The orb is there. But okay, so if you look at like a minute, look at your resource count and look at my health. You're about a quarter, I'm at under half HP, and you've wasted a lot of resources at this point. Then you hold heal. In this case, where I'm not taking damage here, if you don't need a hard hold heal on me, you want to be weaving. So you burst damage, burst damage, burst damage, burst damage. That's another thing that you need to learn is about when you're the person you're healing is taking damage, and whether it's better to hard hold heal or weave damage through it so you can maintain. Especially when you're at low resources, that is one of the instances where a good Moira is separated from a great Moira. Because in these if it was me, I would probably still maintain like the 1 to 2k heals that you're meant to maintain. Because my weaving is a lot better than yours because I've spent a lot of time learning it. Because unless someone gets burst, there is pretty much no instance where running out of healing should be a reason that someone dies. Unless they are wide peeking and taking too much damage. Yeah, I don't think I do. But I'm just like But the issue is I almost die because you're poorly managing your resources. And here I'm trying to play in a point where you can get this. I'm pausing it again. The point, this fight, there's an issue here where I don't understand our gap in skill. Which is an issue I have on tank, is I hold people to my standard of play, which is not a realistic standard. And I should not be holding you to this standard. I definitely like hold you to like a decently high standard, but it's not fair for me to hold you to my standard of play. Especially because especially because I put myself at a very high standard. Like do you remember the game that start of the season when I took you through my GM game? That game I thought I was throwing. I came away with that game saying that that I threw that game really, really hard. Do you remember how many mistakes, like glaring mistakes, that I made in that game? Yeah, and that's me thought I was playing really bad. Now do you understand like the standard that I hold myself to, and why that's not okay to hold other people to, and one of my issues with tank and why I play so aggressively, because I understand how much of an output supports can have, and I understand how much output I can have. And not most people are just not able to do that. So I'm playing in a way, because I remember you were struggling a lot here, and this is just, I'm not trying to like ego you or anything, but my understanding of how to play this situation is a lot different to yours, because I'm a lot more used to it. Because when I bail, like when I use my resources a lot, I actively know that I'm wasting resources and like overusing them. And I put myself in a lot of, especially when I was smurfing a bunch with you, I would put myself in these situations where I would like blow healing, because I know I could help me practice maintaining those resources in fights where I do it. I spent a lot of time analyzing to be able to get really good at weaving. And like I know in Overwatch 1, I had a lot of fights where I would have no resources at the start of a fight and maintain 2k healing per minute in that fight. Where if I had resources, I would probably get 3k heals per minute in that fight. Granted, that's a little bit higher because of this additional tank. But still, having no resources and healing 2k per minute is not like the easiest thing to do. So what I'm playing here is I'm playing aggressively so you can weave well. I'm playing in so I'm putting myself in positions where you can put yourself in positions to do damage. And you're playing a lot more passively here because you're trying to play reactively to heal me, whereas I'm trying to put you in proactive situations to get your resources back because I know you're playing without them. And you don't get resources if you don't engage, right? I missed that trap. I'm really bad at seeing traps. To be fair, a lot of those traps yesterday I was getting them thrown at me. Not all of them were me walking in them. Okay, you definitely, like, once we get into the fight, you get a lot better at maintaining your resources, but there was that little bit in the middle of the fight where I was trying to engage for you to get heals and you were still holding and maintaining a passive positioning and not being able to. Like, if you want to... Oh, I had ult. I was like, you turned around and let me die. But no, I played aggressively because I had ult. That's completely fine. Oh, that's unfortunate. Do you die here? No, you dodge her. We just cap point. It was the nano sojourn ult. Oh, you're looking for the rat. So when you're... Why'd the trap break instantly? No. Oh, he must have thrown one at me.
No one can hide from my sight.
Wait, I killed Bap there? Why do I kill Bath there? Oh, I am flooding with death, my god. Okay, I'm in the zone here. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you just... yeah. That's just me play. I go into the zone here and I just walk through that team. I take my aggressive engagements knowing health packs. That's just me like keeping myself alive if you don't know how to play with it. I probably should have been filming what I was doing there, but it's just I'm going in, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep myself alive and I'm gonna get hit. That was unfortunate. You get punched and I die there. You get that injury, right? Yeah, you definitely need to turn your sensitivity up. Actually, do that now. Pause and do that now. Turn up your sensitivity by 5. Both of them. And tomorrow when we play, turn it up by 5 again. Set an alarm for tomorrow morning, or whenever you wake up. Set a reminder for tomorrow to turn up your sensitivity by 5 on Overwatch. Good. It takes so long to break a Larry turret as Moira, my god. This is fine. Oh, you're Ashe. What is the Ashe? Oh. I don't even know how I got there, I'm gonna be honest.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Yeah, where I'm crit near the elevator? Where am I? I'm just playing on my own. Yeah. I honestly don't know what's happening with me. Chicken call here. Yeah. Do I eat the Ilaria? I do. Okay. Can you kill Math right? Nice. Now this is like the first like actual fight we've had at this point, and you do quite well. You better not let me get demacked. You let me. That demack is your fault. Against Sarah, you have to hold heals on me, and especially because you had such high resources. How aggressively do you play here on their supports? Honestly, you probably could have just faded left and not have to peek the Alari. I don't like that fade. No, I mean you fade and as soon as like they emote, you fade left immediately. You fade really quickly. What is even happening with me? I want to after this I want to rewatch what I'm doing because I'm just never there. Like you just anchor point and kill anyone who walks up point. But I'm just getting pick after pick after pick, and I have no idea how. Like there, I just walk in. You just don't pay attention to me anymore. Like there's like one instance where I get the 1 or 2 instances where you don't look at me and I get demacked. One was because I had ult, and one was because I don't know what you just let me get demacked from a thing. That was really unfortunate. How did I get demacked there? Did I invest ult? Yeah, I invested ult. I don't think my Zarya gameplay was that good here. My David did pretty well though, despite me just never being there. I just played in their backline and constantly got hit. Oh, you're playing too far away from me. I don't know if that's my fault or your fault there. It's either I'm playing too. You overlay it. Yeah. You should get this Larry here, right? There's someone on the right. Oh, I remember that point. I call heal to fucking heal this armor and you didn't know where she was. She was on the right. I should have called that she was on right. That's my bad. Okay, let's rewatch from second point from my perspective. Cause I wanna know what the fuck happened. Cause like I was not on your screen like half the time. Like a lot of the time that I'm not on your screen in like the other game that we watched, that's your fault. That's because you're doing something. But I just wasn't there. Like you were just anchoring point. Go all the way to the point where we cap. Okay. I'm at 3 minutes exactly. Cause I just wanna know what happened. Okay, where am I? So yeah, I go up on high ground immediately, so I play really aggressively on the map. Yeah. And then yeah, this is where you get lost because I'm just doing my own thing. I get both supports here and then get Mega. I go back up height and Mercy managed to fly over. So then I think I play even more aggressively here. I target switch there. I decide who to go on. That was a really nice punch by that Doom. And I'm just holding space aggressively. You're on point here, aren't you? And then it catches up. Then I go up on the thing. I think I get trapped here. No? When do I kill the rat? Because I killed him. Oh, no, that's next fight. Okay. I'm playing to protect the res. What were you doing there? Yeah, okay, you tunnel finish. Did I call I was protecting res? If I can't remember. Yeah, you get punched, but you didn't look at me at all. Yeah. So it's depending on whether or not if I called I was going to protect res here. If I called it, it's your fault. If I didn't call it, it's my fault. But we can't tell because we don't have comms. Yeah, that's understandable. I get a Larry here, don't I? I'm gonna be sad if I don't. I don't think I do. I also probably shouldn't be ignoring him too. Yeah, okay. I just gave up at that point and just ulted so I could reset, and then I go back in. I'm just living within the Doom. I think that's the main difference here, and then I go up and kill the rat for free. He traps me here. And then I play aggressively to try and deny touch. I was really bad that I'm shooting her. Surprised I ate that, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I missed it when I did it. Oh, then I go with you, and we go supports here. And I go for rat, don't I? Oh, I fly into that. That's my bad. I also ulted there. I don't know why I didn't get back. This is really cool. They should have TP'd out. Okay, I rescinded my statement about shit talking for you not fading left because I did the exact same thing. I did it slightly less wide than you did, but still I did the same thing. I just get so many picks where I should for free. I don't understand. Our team wasn't that bad. They were actually like a decent we had a really strong backline this game. Because I was literally just didn't play with the team and was allowed to. Like they played overly. They were playing overly passive. The fucking diva voice line. Now they're just feeding while I'm inting into that backline. Okay, that's unfortunate there. I remember. I ulted so they would split, and we could walk into the Ilari for free, and then the rat played really aggressively, and punished me for it, and then just got lucky and he went to kill one of us, and got lucky on the other, I think. Now, I'm pretty sure my FOMO management is absolutely shit here. If I remember, the difference in this game was that I don't remember if it was this game or another game, but I think the difference in this game is that I used bubble a lot more defensively. That's a decent kill. I didn't have the bubble for it. I don't know how she got over there. I knew she was already over there. That's unfortunate.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Yeah, I think it was you who co-played Sig. Did I end up switching back to the Czar? Okay, we go back to you now. When it lets us, we go back to you here. Oh, you skipped forward, okay.
Ready for battle.
That's fair.
Ready for battle.
Back to you now. Okay, I'm at 9:30. Playing now. So you throw orb into spawn, whatever. I probably should have let the things load first. There we go. I don't know why I spaced so aggressively. I probably didn't need to. I probably could have played a little bit slower. That's a nice pick from Sojourn. And you just play with me again. Yeah. Mercy just plays to heal out other people. You play to heal me. Just the same way that we've been playing. Except you can actually anchor around me instead of anchoring around Cart. That's... I'm really lucky to be alive there. That was really bad timing. You got forced out as you... Oh, I just got fucked. Why were you holding damage there? Unless you need to be regenerating resources, you need to, like in poke, you just need to be fucking up between both a lot.
Such grievous wounds.
Make sure the initial burst is being applied as much as possible. Now, yeah, okay, I do go back to the Zarya. If I remember correctly, this game was just annoying because I had to keep bailing people, like having to invest my balls to bail out. I wanted that Ana and I couldn't get her. I think I Oh, that was stupid by you. That was really bad. Wait, the walk where you get into? Yeah, should have died from that. Yeah, there's not much we can do here. Why are you trying to live? I swear if they let you live. You stay and engage them as well.
Did you?
Don't call it. Let's try what she can do. I tried to help here. You needed to fade out as soon as you killed them. I think we do end up winning because okay.
Evolution is a painful path to walk.
Yeah. We do end up winning that fight because of you.
Eyes open now.
Oh.
Is within my reach.
Heroes never die.
You deserve to fucking die there. Do we win? Do we win this fight or do they cap? I think they cap here. Yeah, I got trapped in. Yeah, I got trapped here, so they won.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Yeah, I remember this game being really fucking annoying because we just made a lot more small mistakes than they were in this round. We won this game, didn't we?
Repairing your cellular network.
Okay. Yeah. Because I could fucking tell I'm sighing there. My god. No, he doesn't. No, you got Lucio.
No opposition is insurmountable.
Oh, you're a little bit ahead of me.
Functions at peak power.
I haven't grabbed yet.
For the parched. Reforming you.
Wait, when did I grab? I might have grabbed. I'm at 14:17. When are you at? Oh, I'm ahead of you then. Go to 14:17. Yeah, I'm so sad about that grab. I missed the fucking Lucio. They were next to each other and the Lucio just disappeared. But it was a point where you get Lucio wall riding around the left, and then after our Mercy got caught by the rat, and then you got caught by the rat as well. Because you played the angle slightly wide. I'm playing. Do we stop Taya here? I lived through it. Okay. I swear if our Mercy fucking dies again, I think I bubble her here. I saved the Echo, not her.
Duplicating Cassidy.
You save her too. Yeah, again, this is just an instance where you are struggling to keep up your resources because you can't aim fast enough. And we just run. I think what ends up happening here? We trade two supports. We trade DPS.
Heroes never die.
This is where they cap, isn't it? What do we stabilize here? Oh, I think we get a really long stall. Oh no, I have grabs. We have... Okay, we do win this fight. Oh yeah, no, we had time advantage. I remember, because they fucking... if this is the game I think it is, they walked on us because I tried to play someone when I shouldn't, and then they played someone out. Yeah, because they got really fucking far, and I think we barely won. I swear if our Messi gets scored out again. That's a panic fade. You need to get better at like working out where you're fading. Yeah, I think we should start like doing as a warm up. We should just play quick play, and you should look for fade spots. We'll play like 3 games of quick play. Like I think as a routine, when we start playing, we should VOD review a game or 2. We'll play 3 quick play games, and in those quick play games, you just want to look to learn fade jumps, so that way you can learn a lot more about fade. Or instead of doing that, we can pick a map and we can just go around, put on like 0 cooldowns and just go around fading it and doing fade jumps in the map. Depending on what you feel like today, we probably alternate between the two, or we can do both. Spend like 30 minutes on a map just fade jumping, because that's like, those are the most two efficient ways to go. It's just to look at a spot, go, huh, can I make this jump, and try and make it. We completely missed this fight, but this is probably a more important discussion for like having a direct warm up and direct. This is a messy. It is a messy brawl fight. We don't get the stall fight. You don't get too much out of it because like no one plays optimally in stall. Obviously, like we can just hyper analyze it and go, oh yeah, you could do this better in stall and you get a couple extra seconds, but that's like overly min-maxing, and I honestly do not care to do it. We can get more out of the making a routine, but playing. Okay.
Score 3. Ready for battle. Ready
Okay.
for battle.
Where are you? Ready for battle. Get ready. 19. I meant 1903. I'm switching. Where are you? Okay. Oh, you're setting up for fade and then you orb. Okay. That's a weird spot to orb from. You don't need to, and you don't need to fade. I'm started, by the way. We get a minute. I think we get. I think we just get walked over here. Oh, our Mercy gets caught out again. And then I just have to give space. And then our Bastion falls over. Because like it's this entire game, it's been your job to solely look at me, and Mercy's job to look at DPS. And because she dies early, your job becomes significantly harder. Oh, there's no way you fucking get out. Holy shit. There's no way you both get out. What? What? That's some bullshit. I don't know why you're both going high here. I think this is where I don't know. I just know that my reactive play here was a lot better than hers, despite. Yeah, the fact that I play reactive in these compositions meant we win because I'm bailing. I was so pissed at you at this point because most matchups in this game is which team bursts first. It was you play to burst people faster, and the fact that I'm bailing us out means we are winning our burst battles a lot more consistently. Because our DPS were losing their ones a lot. I don't even think we'll get to touch here. Do I go to touch? I do. Oh, this is where. Okay, I remember the conversation we had here. I remember why we win. It's literally just because we switched Lucio. Because we literally just have a worse support composition line. That's why it was so painful. I also hope you know you're the reason we lose this point. Good. You getting caught out by window is why we lose. Because then we have to stall fight, and we did not have. At the time, we did not have the resources to fight, and we get the resources. We do get in that stall fight. While we weren't winning it, we got enough tempo, and they invested enough to where we just spam ults here and win. So EMP, we were kind of aggressive. She was EMPing really early. We were lucky to capitalize on this. Do you remember the massive like rant I went on here?
Score
This was about the Mercy pick.
Switching sides.
So just the fact that they
Initiating
the fact that like the how many fights they win off beat this game, just because of tempo. We didn't really go over it here because we went over it in the game, but they just they reason oh wait, I should probably skip forward. But the reason they win so many fights over us is just purely because they have beat. Yep,
ready for battle.
they had a much significant more tempo, and then I'm starting by the way.
Defend objective A.
Just for the fact that they have so much more tempo through both beat and immort, like you give up a little bit of. It's the fact that both of their supports are better. They weren't a good Lucio, but we'll see. Let's just look at how many fights we win off beat and how many fights they win off beat here. Again, you blow a lot of resources here, but I think that's just because junk spam. They weren't a good Lucio, but we'll see how. We'll pay attention to the Lucio to see how impactful it is, because they were really fucking shit at Lucio. But their Lucio switched, despite them being dog shit at it, was the reason we win. That was a little bit wide. Nice dodge. I swear if they die again. I bail out our Sombra. This is where we win this fight. I don't remember why yet. Why does Azaria die? I genuinely don't know why she dies there. No idea. You're bad here, don't you?
My power emanates.
No idea. Yeah. He jumps over you. He jumps over you. You lose him again because of your sense, and then Soldier kills him. And Lucio dies again. I had to work so hard this round. Okay, this is a nice. We still get a kill if I peeked the thing here twice. In hindsight, the call was probably a little bit early, but mainly just because I played safe.
I must recharge. Hold on.
I don't think you called. You had no resources here because I did not back out. Play accordingly to that. Or I was just making the decision to play overly aggressive, which was a misplay on my behalf. Again, we don't have comms, so I don't know whose fault that is. Like, it's not a major thing, but I could have played safer. Due to the fact... Oh god, I am fucking playing aggressive, and Lucio's trapped again. Okay. I think we win this next fight because of beat. And Lucio's dead again. I don't know.
Such grievous wounds.
What did you say? You're looking at the wrong Lucio. We have beat. We get a really crucial pick here. I think the Sombra beats the rat, and I don't know why she beats the rat. That was a massive pick. Do we grab? Okay. Yeah, see, we win this fight because of beat. And then like, you just get to walk into that backline because you have beat. Our Sombra's kill there was really the reason we win that fight. But also just the fact that we have like the ability to walk slightly more faster due to Lucio, it became so much fucking easier. It was the fact that we just had an inferior... Like, it was not the fact... Like, our supports weren't playing badly, it was just that we were playing worse supports. which is to a degree why the support argument, like supports are so broken, argument is annoying because like it does not, it is like all supports are broken. It doesn't like point out how badly unbalanced support is. Because like why, like if you look at Lucio, he is a balanced support. He is still a top 1 hero for Brawl. He will always be the best Brawl support. And the fact that we're playing Brawl and we're not playing Lucio, we are on the back foot the entire fucking game because of it. And while it's not as impactful, again, I personally think Moira is a balanced support. Some people will argue against it. I do think she is balanced, but you can't do as much as the Baptiste in terms of utility. You can't output the burst damage he has, and you can't output the same burst heal. The reason that Moiras typically have more damage and healing is because your damage and healing is a lot more consistent than his. But he also brings a significantly better ult that does the same. Like the only difference is that you're more mobile in his ult, and you have a more yeah. The areas that Moira beats BAP, and the reason like she gets played in like the a couple metas that she was played in OWL, like Dallas Fuel used to run in like early Overwatch 2, Dallas Fuel used to run her a little bit in their Rhine Brawl comp. I think even at the end of Overwatch 1 they also played her in a Brawl comp in their Rhine Zar Brawl or Rhine Diva. Around where it was switching a little bit, but where people couldn't, I think it was the time where people couldn't, it was either the time where people were starting to run Diva over Zar, or people were there was no, it was a personal preference, but they used to run Moira there just because her output is a lot more consistent than Baptiste's. Baps is a lot higher, Moira is more consistent. So it's, you trade off the utility and the better stats or a more consistent set of stats. Because Window doesn't, because Fade is a better escape than Jump Boots. Orb is a more consistent ability than Regen Burst. Moira doesn't have another ability for Immort, but you having a auto lock and a heal over time is more consistent than a burst weapon and an arced projectile. Having a window that is in one spot is that you also have to hit shots through is less consistent than a massive fucking beam. Because you can just walk away, whereas she can fade into you if you leave. So that's the reason. And then there's also like a mechanical requirement. Not that that's relevant at the OWL level, but in terms of ladder, she's also a lot more consistent because she has less mechanics to play. Like, her kit is just easier to use. 9 times out of 10, a better Baptiste will be, like, you'll be better off with a Baptiste, and especially in a Brawl comp. But there's the occasional thing where you don't need the utility, you just need the raw consistent raw output. That's why, like, the zombie comp style, where you just where the goal is to just live forever, which is where Moira where you can say Moira arguably beats out Baptiste, is in that survivability aspect, because just due to the ability to get out with Fade and a lot more consistent self heals. Like, yeah, Baptiste you have to kill through 3 health bars, but if you fight Moira for long enough, she can have 4 or 5. Especially because our cooldowns come back a lot faster. So the Moira is more likely to heal more and a lot more likely to use a lot more of her cooldowns, especially as she's good. Like, if you see a BAP 1v1, you force them to use regen burst, you force them to use immort, and then it's just whoever has better mechanics. You use 2 resources, and then it's a mechanics battle. Whereas Moira 1v1s, you can go through 3 orbs, 4 fades, and then someone will die. And that's decided. It's Assuming there's no health pack, it's down to orb usage and fade usage. It's whoever uses their cooldowns better, which is a lot harder because this is what I noticed from like fighting a lot of Moiras is that they don't use fade to reposition. If you fuck up a fade, I mean like if you fuck them up with fade by using its very high utility, like there's so much mix-ups you can do in a fade where you can get up to a second of free damage on a Moira if you break their ankles hard enough. Like like most of the time it's optimal to go for healer when fighting a Moira because then they won't be able to kill you. If your fade usage is enough, you can switch to a damage orb to kill them. Especially if you stall out their orb so that they can't get another one, you can just fade damage orb and kill them. People don't understand to realize how strong fade is in the Moira 1v1. Especially because I don't think it resets your self heals like Kiri's does, but it can get you to that. Yeah, and if you like fade well enough, you can get that like how like 2-3 ticks of the heals, which can win you a fight in Moira 1v1s. They can be very, very close. Are you satisfied with those game reviews now? What have you taken away from them? What do you need to work on? Yep, what else? Yep, what else? Outside of games, what do you need to work on? No, outside of the game. There's one thing outside of the game that's not to do with just playing the game. Yep, we're trying to find out your sensitivity, which we'll be changing it up and down by 5 to work that out every time you play. And then in game, using your, yep, like you said, using your teammates as a resource. There is one thing, and I forgot another thing as well, but I am also trying to remember it. Yeah. Yeah, learning just overall getting better at using fade because there's a lot of points where you panic fade it and put yourself in bad positions. We need to get you to a point where your panic fades are you're a lot safer with your panic fades. And if you can get into points where you'll be fading safely, and even if it is because like, oh shit, I die if I don't fade, it won't be a panic fade anymore because you can get to a safe spot. Do you wanna write those? Do you maybe wanna write those down? Like a note app or something? And that's it, and then I can throw these up. And I'll probably just watch the first one and then do the end of this one for clips later. And then we can play once you're back.